Hi, I'm Dr. Kat Meyer, licensed sex and trauma psychotherapist, founder of Sex Love Yoga, and the host to the podcast Eat-Play-Sex, where I start these conversations about how we can expand our sexuality, the taboo talks that need to happen in this culture so that we don't continuously perpetuate a culture that inhibits our erotic potential. Now, I've been working with women who've experienced sexual trauma for over 10 years and helping them to reclaim their erotic voice, how to reconnect with their desire for sex, how to move through painful sex, and to reconnect and discover the intimacy with their partner in a way that they feel safe to fully surrender to their own pleasure. In my work with women, I've experienced that one of the most essential pieces around healing trauma is that ability to feel safe to connect with the body again. Because when we've experienced trauma, especially when it has to do with the body doesn't forget. And it's as if it gets stuck on this loop, and we may feel ourselves get tense, tight, clenching. Maybe we're hypervigilant of what's going on around us, even though we're in a safe environment and we can rationally tell ourselves that we're safe. The body acts as if it's not. And so to learn tools of mindfulness, to be able to connect with the body and notice when it's in that fight or flight response, to be able to regulate and soothe the body so that it can come back to a calmer state, allows us to begin to open to the sensual possibilities. And we can't be open to pleasure if we're tight in our body. It becomes a lot more difficult, because pleasure is an expansion of energy through the body. But that can also trigger the fear of letting go. And if we've experienced trauma in the past, as a protective mechanism, we want to hold control. We oftentimes don't want to let go. And these are the exact things that we'll be talking about at the conference. Having conversations about inviting our body back into the conversation. Rather than trying to move faster than our body or tell that our body's wrong and experiencing what it's experiencing, how can we meet our bodies where we are at, validate our bodies, and move at that pace so that we can build a relationship of trust with our bodies, and we can develop a listening ear for the voice of our body. That way, over time, the body works with us instead of seemingly against us. So I'll be bringing in conversations and tools to be able to help you connect with your body, how to rebuild the trust, and how through the practice of sensuality, you can expand your sexuality. Because sexuality becomes so much more juicier when we have sensuality connected with it. So join me in the conversation on June 12th. And if you haven't started this journey towards your sexual healing, then this is a perfect way to start.